Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jackery and I'm a student studying in London. And I'm going to make this intro really quick, but essentially I just decided to vlog. I'm going to make this intro really quick, but essentially I decided to kind of vlog part of my house move and just setting up my desk in preparation for uni. I'm going to be starting uni in a few months, and so I kind of decided that in light of that it was worth just changing up my desk because I was finally getting a new room. And yeah, this is essentially the process from start to end. If you enjoy, leave a like, subscribe and enjoy the video. Now at the start was just me and my dad putting the desk together. We just got a regular flat desk from Ikea. You may remember from my previous videos that I used to have a corner desk with all those shelves, and I felt like at times it felt a bit too cramped, so this time I wanted a more open and bigger desk and nothing too fancy with anything on the top. I wanted it to just be a bit more minimalist. Putting the desk together was really straightforward and it didn't take too long. So here I didn't actually do anything much. Like I said, I didn't really bring the majority of my things. I only brought a few things. Here it was just mainly seeing the cable management and how I'd planned to set it up. I brought my PS4 over pretty early on because I wasn't really too fussed about using it in the period it would take for us to move houses. This was mainly just for me to get an idea of how I'd arrange the wires, because unlike my old desk, this desk doesn't really have a cable tray. It more so has a net, and so I was just seeing how that would work out. So yeah, right now I'm just putting everything in place. We haven't moved over yet, so I'm just getting everything on the desk so that when we do move over, like you can see, I haven't got my laptop or my monitor yet because I don't want to move those over until like the day we're gonna move, because I kind of always need them. But yeah, so far the main things are here and I'm just setting them up. To be honest, today I didn't really do that much. I feel like it was more so just an excuse for me to kind of see how the desk would look semi-populated with things. I feel like when we first got it, the initial reaction was that the desk was huge, but I definitely felt like even after just putting one or two things down that it felt a lot more reasonably sized. So in this bag I have all my books, and I need to somehow find a place to put them all because my old desk used to have a shelf and this one doesn't, so should be fun. Here I was just arranging my books. I was kind of conflicted on how I should do it. Like I mentioned, I used to have a bookshelf and now I don't, which I don't really mind. I feel like the way I put it actually turned out alright. I took the two hardback slightly bigger books and put it on the edge, as they're able to stand upright on their own a bit more, and so that way it supports all of the books. Even at the time of doing this voiceover, I don't think I've been bothered to actually arrange my books in alphabetical order, so that's something I definitely need to start thinking about doing. So yeah, right now I've got everything somewhat in place, not the perfect setup, just left my books there. I need to find somewhere to put them, and hopefully, yeah, so far I'm liking the bigger desk compared to my old corner desk, which felt a lot more cramped. I feel like now with all this added space, I'll have my monitor and my laptop side by side, whereas before I had to have them quite separated just because of the lack of space. And it definitely feels a lot nicer having all this space, so I do hope that once the monitor and everything is in, that it will look really cool. I also need to do something about these books. I've kind of just put them there, probably need something to hold them up, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I feel like for today I'm basically done. I packed a bunch of things in that bag and I basically emptied everything out, so this is it so far. Just got my books here. This is actually a mug our chemistry teachers gave us on our last day of sixth form. They put everyone's name on, you can see mine right there. And yeah, so I just wanted to keep this on my desk, and everything else is kind of just Yeah, it's a bit plain right now, but I hope that once everything is settled in and we've got everything over, it will look a lot cooler, I hope. So yeah. Okay, so right now we're about a day off moving out. Funnily enough, this is almost straight after I recorded my last video. Actually, I don't know when this will come out, but it's the video on like the books for medical school. So yeah, funny story. Right now I've got my laptop, monitor, everything. Just gonna set that up now. So hopefully it's all good. I finally got my tripod, so hopefully like the angle is a lot better. I don't know if you noticed, but in the last few shots I haven't had my tripod, so I've just been leaning it against like a deodorant bottle. But yeah, so far it's coming together well and I'm excited for this. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I'm standing quite far away from the camera. So yeah, gonna start now. We'll probably time lapse this section, so yeah, good luck to me. This part I was really excited about because I was finally getting my electronics over. I feel like, as most of you definitely have seen from previous videos, my laptop and monitor are basically the central part of my desk and everything basically revolves around them, so it was really nice to finally have them on the desk and just see how it would look with everything potentially together. Managing the cables wasn't too bad. I feel like I mentioned before, it doesn't have a wire cage. That's something I might consider buying, but by the end of it the wires were quite snugly fitted in. It does give me a bit of anxiety how tight the wires all packed together, but otherwise everything seemed to fit and nothing was moving about too much. So you can see, here's all the books I used to film that video. Funny story actually, I took all my books over here and then I realized that I wanted to film this video, so I had to come all the way back, take all these books, bring it back to our old place and then record that video. Now I had to bring them all back. So yeah, I'm gonna put them in their place. But yeah, by the end of it I was pretty happy with how the layout felt, and it was definitely much nicer having the bigger desk, because you probably remember from my old desk that my monitor and laptop were quite far apart just because of spacing issues, but now I can have them side by side and it definitely feels a lot more sleek and what's the word, it feels more productive, I guess you could say. Everything feels closer together and I feel like my back definitely hurts less because I have to turn my head less to see both the screens. At one point you can even see my dad come in and just sit down and watch me arrange all the wires. My hair is very messy right now, but ignore that. At the time of filming, we've all just moved in now. Like officially we've moved in, so now it's a lot easier for me to work on my desk. At the moment, if I'll show you, the entire desk is a complete mess. Don't even ask why there's a clock there, but yeah. Hopefully now I can work on it a lot easier, and yeah. So far so good, and I'm really excited to finally see the end of this whole process. And yeah, back to time-lapse mode. In this final shot you can see me just organizing the final bits and bobs. The desk was a bit of a mess and I was just sorting it all out so that it was somewhat inhabitable. I know I've said this a lot, but I'm really happy with the final product. I feel like the desk just feels so much more spacious, and I feel like when I start uni it's definitely gonna encourage me to want to sit down and do work and just get things done. Hopefully in future videos you'll see this in the background a lot more, and I hope you guys think it turned out as good as I think it turned out. Okay, so the time is currently 8:39. I think I'm done clearing up my desk. I'm not actually going to film the outro now. I think I'll film the outro in the next shot because I'm relatively tired right now and I don't think I have the energy, because I also have to edit all the footage and then record all the voiceovers. So yeah, see you in the next shot. And with that, we have reached the end of the video. So if you found the video interesting or you enjoyed it, then leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought in the comments below. Who knows, maybe I'll consider doing a sort of desk setup video where I talk about everything that's on my desk. So that might be a future video idea. I had a lot of fun putting this video together and overall just making my desk the way I wanted it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much if you've made it this far. I'll see you in the next video. That's been all from me, and goodbye.